Yo, it's Joe and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be checking out the final part of episode 1 of Fantasy High. I'll be taking notes, as you guys know. Stay tuned to the end for my thoughts. And let's see what this bad boy's about.
Welcome to your first year, freshman.
Bro gave like the craziest speech
Academy!
ever.
He turns into light, disappears.
My hand was on the fire drill the whole time to pull it, but I was so moved by that I actually took it off.
I was looking for a pencil that whole time.
Really cool.
After that, a bunch of different classes open up. You see that Golden Horde sort of says, we have some orientation events today. For those that are interested in matters of the arcane, we'll have an arcane orientation happening in room 212. We will also have a number of tryouts and battle orientations and things of that nature. Please file out. Obviously, we don't want to corral you into a class without your own choosing. So be wise and find the best fit for you. Very well. Enjoy, students. And you see that students begin to sort of file off. The freshmen, at least, start filing off towards different orientations and things like that.
I want to find Lunch Lady Doreen.
Lunch Lady
cool.
Doreen.
Yeah, you can go find Lunch Lady Doreen.
Yeah.
You go over to the lunch. You see Lady Doreen there, thin, severe-looking woman, got like a little cigarette hanging out of her.
Nice. You know, I expected Doreen to look like that. Doreen. The lunch lady. So she looks like she's just a regular human. I don't see anything out of the ordinary for I guess her species.
Lip. She looks over at you, and as you walk into the cafeteria, and goes, "Oh, lunch is not served for a while, sweetheart."
No, I came to talk to you because I
She
feel like
from
you have
New
the
York.
only honest profession here, and also you're allowed to smoke at work, which I think is really cool.
I'm not allowed to smoke at work.
Oh.
Chocolates.
Well, but you do it anyways, which shows that you have like a spirit that I really
Chocolates.
admire. So
Do
I was
you
wondering,
remember
like, maybe I should just be taking
when
classes
they
with
first
you.
invented
You
chocolates.
want to be a lunch lady?
Maybe.
Okay.
I just like respect what you're doing. Everyone else is like trying to do all these lofty things, and you're just like being you. You're just
Everybody else is trying to keep up with the Joneses, but Doreen is Doreen.
like so true compared to everyone else.
Okay.
So real.
Okay.
Hell yeah, dude.
You want to do? You want to work? She tosses a crowbar to you and
You
says,
work.
don't- I just
It
let
sounds good what I said, but if I gotta do all this
Industrial,
work and shit.
We got a bunch of drums of cream corn off the back
Drums?
of a truck. Yeah, or like a drum.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll go work with that.
Yeah. Yes, it must have fallen or something because the corner's all dinged up. So I had a fucking hard time opening that thing. But you're welcome to go try.
Wait, so that you're having a hard time opening the drum? There's a big old drum, right? There's a bunch of drums.
She points to a bunch of like metallic oil drums in the back, like big metal canisters.
Cool, yeah, I just go there and start playing the drums.
She is a
She
bard.
looks over and she goes,
So
"What the fuck
like,
are you doing?"
so like, as a bard, are you just musically inclined and like talented in general? Like, can't you just fucking play the drums just because? Because like normally, when you see bards, it's normally like something akin to like a stringed instrument that they're playing. But you know, they can also sing. I understand. So like, can you just play any instrument? And is like the default instrument that's normally shown is just like something that's a string instrument, but they can pretty much do anything? Let me know. I'm actually curious about that.
Cool, yeah, I just go there and start playing the drums.
She looks over and she goes, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Playing the
What are you
drums, duh.
Music isn't confined to the stage at the
Hell
Black
yeah,
Pit,
man.
You know?
Hell yeah, dude.
It's anywhere.
Fight the power.
Make a performance check.
Ooh, yeah! Oh, come on, hook me up. 17.
It gets really stomp in here. You're like,
Really stomp.
and you see that she goes like, "Okay,
Alright, we got some
that's
talented.
a little funky. That's good. I get it.
Doreen likes
You know, I
funky.
wasn't always a lunch lady. I used to get around when I was young.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh
We'll
boy.
talk about it sometime.
I don't know if I want to know. I don't know if I want to know, Doreen.
Listen, you got a gift for that. You're really talented.
Thank you. I know that I'm not going to learn any of that here. I'll learn stupid stuff. Well, actually, I kind of liked everything the guy was saying.
You see, she says, You know, you might be right. There may not be much for you to learn here. But you know what? It's not going to hurt you to go see what the bullshit is they're selling, right? Why not go check in on the enemy, see what all the squares are talking about?
Shit, there's so many good role models here.
I honestly like her.
Hey,
I like Doreen. I
real
gotta
sweet
be
kid. Come
honest.
back anytime.
I will. I bet I'll
Well,
come
so
back one
far,
today.
I like Doreen the most out of all the
because you
teachers.
eat lunch in this room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Yeah.
have a good one, sweetie.
Okay, bye,
You
Doreen.
call me Doreen.
Okay, bye,
Mwah.
Doreen.
Adeline, you are walking past the library. As you are walking past it, roll a perception check.
12?
You notice a very old, very old woman, human librarian, who has a little velvet rope, encloses it over a little restricted section, and you see that there is a book lying on a little table right near the entrance of the restricted section.
Steal it. Steal it.
Is it light enough that I can use Mage Hand?
There you go. There you go.
You make an investigation check and try to clock the weight of the object at this distance.
That's
16?
a good point. I would have never thought to do that.
sure.
Great, I cast Mage Hand as her back is turned. And I take the book.
The book zips
Nice.
from the restricted section of the library. The book that now rests in your hand is titled Wards and Watches, and it's an abjuration book. It's a very powerful
Abjuration.
abjuration book.
Abjuration, that's things like Mage Hand, you can create things, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think that's what that is, but let me know if I'm right or wrong.
Great, I very quickly put it in my backpack and then I panic because I'm like, why am I doing this? Nobody can see me do this. My stupid sister just told me to do this and I don't know why I'm doing it. And now I have a book that I've definitely stolen and I can't tell them that I've stolen
Please
it.
make a panic attack check. Make a
A panic attack check? I never knew that was a thing. Let's put that down. Panic attack checks are a thing.
you go into a full-blown panic attack.
Damn.
I come up.
You walk up in the hallway, yeah.
Hey, are you okay?
I saw what you did, and I thought it was pretty awesome.
God,
course
no,
she's
the
gonna
goth
think
kid
it's
thinks
awesome.
I'm cool.
That was so cool.
Oh, I like your giant orb. Here, let me make it glow. I cast light on her giant orb.
You are now glowing in the middle of a crowd of children.
Oh, just what you want when you're having a panic attack. You just want all attention on you. Hell yeah, dude. Nailed it. The hell's this character's name again? Kristen. Yeah. Kristen's not helping the situation.
Vice Principal Golden Horde walks up and goes, "Very nice use of a light cantrip. What is your name, young student?"
Oh, I'm Kristen Applebee's.
Kristen Applebee's. Wonderful to meet you. I'm Vice Principal Golden Horde.
Oh, hi.
Young lady, are you all right?
I found this book.
You found it? Make a bluff check for me with disadvantage.
I was gonna say there's no way that's
You
gonna
roll
work.
2d20 and take the worst result.
Okay, great.
Oh my god, a 20 and a 2.
Damn. Oh boy, that hurts. I think that's the worst one I've witnessed so far in any of the campaigns that I've seen, of any of the amount of the campaigns that I've seen so far. That's crazy luck. Like, that's not worse in terms of, like, of course it could have been like a 1 and a 1, right? I'm just saying getting, like, being so close, yet so far. That's crazy.
Just a 2.
It's just a 2, I'm afraid.
Wow.
You see that Vice Principal says, "Sorry, you found a book?"
She's covering for me. I stole it, and she caught me
No, I
stealing
didn't.
it.
I didn't. She
Oh,
didn't say I
nice.
stole it. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm new. I don't know what I'm doing.
We all fall short of the grace of God.
What the fuck?
That's a bit strong for this, I would say.
I was gonna say it's a little
Strong.
much,
This
but
is not
okay.
appropriate that you've done this. Kristen, would you mind taking the book to Principal Igforth's office for me?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead, take the book. You see that he looks at you and says, now, young lady, what is your name?
Adine Abinant.
Miss Abernant. Oh, yes, you've come to us from Hudon. I'm afraid I'm going to have to give you detention. So.
Damn, he gave her detention. You know what's crazy? You know what's kind of crazy, right? Just me thinking about just like the big picture right now. So far we've seen a principal who talks about dominating through bloodshed, a vice principal who is pretty headstrong, and yeah, everybody here just seems to be like a jerk off, and it seems like, you know, for a school that has a principal that gives a welcoming speech so like crazy and messed up, you would think that them seeing a kid steal a book, they're like, hell yeah, you know, but they it's kind of like topsy-turvy. Like, I'm getting like mixed messages here. It's really interesting, but I think that that's gonna become a theme, I think, in this.
Do you understand? All right. This is not fun for me.
Like,
You're
you think
clearly
he'd be
having
like,
a bad
damn,
time.
you nice, you stole that book? Okay, promising.
I'm second guessing what I'm doing, even as I'm doing it, wondering if there's some medical stuff going on that I don't know about. But I'm going to do it, because I've already talked out loud, and other students can hear this.
Yeah, I can hear it all.
Nice,
Hi.
nice.
Hey, for real? We're not going to do this. You think we have a thing, but that's where you're wrong. We don't have a thing.
Yeah,
You
that's
have a thing.
crazy.
Who's writing detention?
Good grief. All right.
Oh, man.
Are going to get detention. Here's your slip. Hands you the slip.
Bloodrush trials?
Bloodrush trials. Yes, let's do it. We are out on the field,
Bloodrush
baby.
trials,
Everyone's
okay,
out
so-
there. Dane Blade is out there. Rog Barkrock is out there. And you see that Coach Daybreak is out there as well. You see that, what do you do as you approach the pitch?
Well, hello, comrades.
Everyone looks at you wearing the letter jacket.
Dane, good to see you. Saw you, you and your friend deal with that little goblin earlier. Oh, good stuff. That was.
Man, what a kick-ass, bro. I mean, kick-ass, kiss-ass.
Ball. I like that. I'll call him Ball when I see him.
Okay, what's your... Dane speaks up and says, okay, I'm super confused because you're talking to me like you're important, but I don't know you.
Oh,
That's crazy.
hey, well, it's my first day. I'm Fabian Seacaster, Bill Seacaster's son, the great adventurer, Bill Seacaster. I'm his son, Fabian, and I'm going to be on the Bloodrush team. So it's exciting to meet you and get to know you and.
Make an insight check for me.
Okay, all right. Inside check for what?
15.
You notice that these players look to Coach Daybreak, that whose jaw is set, as you mentioned your father, and you see that Dane looks up at you, looks at the coach, and sort of all these like boys are looking off the coach's expression, basically.
Oh,
So Dane turns to you and says, "Oh, that's right. Yeah, your dad's the richest guy in town, right?
Yes, that's him.
Yeah, pirate."
Yes. What?
Damn,
I'm sorry,
really?
I'm sorry. Privateer. He's my father.
He's gonna get popular because he's got money, and money
see,
talks
Rod
in this
says-
place, probably.
I don't know what that word means.
Well, he worked in conjunction with different enterprises. and
Nope,
things.
they
He
don't know
wasn't
any of that
running
either, buddy.
around Just raping and pillaging like pirates do. That's not my father. My father worked. He was charged with tasks and adventures.
real,
Sure,
dude?
buddy. Sure, buddy.
I've never heard somebody that plays Bloodrush talk like you. You're using all kind of words. Just like,
I knew they weren't gonna get like what he's
I
saying.
mean, I'm one of a kind.
Gotta dumb
See,
that down. Break it
Rob
down Barney
says-
style for him.
yeah, I bet you are one of a kind. One of a kind of a bad person.
Oh, what a witty bomb. That's good stuff.
Coach Daybreak leans in and says, all right, guys, all right, we're going to have some tryouts now. Let's everyone lay off of Fabian here. Fabian's father, made his money outside of the nation of Solace.
Mm-hmm.
Part of the laws of Solace is that the things you did in the outside world can be forgiven under the national amnesty if you swear on the charter, right? We got people that live in the Forest of the Nightmare King or in the Red Waste. They want to come here and make a better life for themselves. The council forgives that.
So
They
basically,
let
what
people
happens on the outsides,
not
or
have
on the
to live
outside,
down
stays
in
on the
back,
outside.
even if they did all kinds of things that they're still benefiting from.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
it
listen,
doesn't matter
bro.
anymore.
Again, when you have a principal talking about the crazy stuff he was talking about, I don't think that it's all that bad. I feel like anybody is welcome. I feel like you can't really talk crap about anybody based on their past or even their current situation because they're pretty bugged out at the school. So yeah.
Right?
That's right, kid. Well, let's get this tryout started, huh?
Yes, let's get this tryout started.
You see, he says, well, why don't we start you out with some running drills, huh?
Fantastic.
Go ahead, maybe some athletics checks.
Great.
Fabian about to do the
nat
thing.
20.
You
Nice.
run the fucking field on these guys. You're like 16 and you are fully flatlining seniors. You take
Damn.
Rod Barkrock, who's
I
a
thought
huge half
I thought it was gonna be one of those things where like he's like fancy and good at like fencing and stuff, like, you know, in his little enclosed little bubble, you know, his spoiled little bubble. But that when he got to this high school and did this, it wasn't gonna go that well. But I guess with the way things are turning out, nah, he's just nice. All right, I'll give it to him. He's very athletic.
like second in command guy, fully down to the ground, no sweat.
Damn.
He looks up at you and says, "This guy fucking cheated, dude. He fucking cheated, man."
Oh, wrong. Another one of those witty bombs of yours. I did not cheat.
Oh shit.
You see that he goes into a full rage, and Dane says, "He's doing it!" and jumps on him, and his friends all restrain him. Coach Daybreak comes over to you and says, "All right, well there, fancy boy, you got some moves on you. I'll give you that."
Fancy boy. That's a fun nickname. Is that going to be my nickname? Like Ball, I'm Fancy Boy. I like it.
Well, you got real chops. Let's see how you do throwing. You see, Dane looks up and goes, "What?" You see, says,
Oh no, is Dane the quarterback?
the coach sets up a play with people running around you. So there's like a scrimmage. There's the other side of the Bloodrush field. Big like stone. You're not on like grass, like a weird stone. This is actually it right there.
Oh, that's so cool.
The coach sets up this scrimmage where you're gonna make. The idea is for you to like pass to somebody, basically, like you're sort of quarterbacking effectively. As you get started, go ahead and make me a perception check real quick.
Critical failure.
Critical failure.
Critical failure.
20 and a 1.
Cool.
Having a
That's
day.
so funny. 20 to 1.
20 to 1.
Yeah,
so you mix it
man.
up. Now go ahead and make me an
rough.
athletics check.
Great. That's what I prefer. 22.
Fuck yeah. He gets you the ball. He's like, we want to see how you pass. I'm gonna roll a little opposed check. Okay. He sets you up. You survey the field, and you see a bunch of people that you could pass to. But all the people that you could pass to are kind of like losers that you just fucking like either clotheslined or like rope-a-doped or moved around.
Of course.
As the lines charge each other, you see a little opening that you could break through.
Oh, I'll take it.
Oh, nice, nice.
You charge forward. Your team looks like, what the fuck is going on? You effortlessly dodge and weave through all of the other athletes and fucking get to. What do you do when you get to the end zone?
I place the ball down gently.
Good game. Pip, 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 doodly doo.
Look real nice. Dane, good stuff, my man.
Who knows where pip, pip, doodly doo comes from, all right? Who knows? Let me know in the comments. Pip, pip, doodly doo. I'll give you a hint. Nickelodeon. That's all I'm going to give you.
hell? You didn't throw the ball, dude.
Well, I mean, it worked out best, I thought, for the play.
Yeah, you know why you didn't throw the ball? Because you have bad thoughts about what to do.
Oh, Rock! This is funny. I see that. Do we all, does Rock roast us often? This is fun.
Coach Daybreak looks at you and says, you can hit the showers, bud.
Great, great. Is anybody, I'll see all you boys over there.
Nobody else starts to leave, and you notice it.
I'll meet you over there.
He says, you're not on the team.
I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. What?
You're not on the team.
I ran faster and I ended up playing. My father paid you.
That's crazy.
What the hell did you just say? See, all the other students look around, and he says, buddy, you got a big mouth and no heart. You will never be an owlbear. You see that he goes, he takes a red slip out. That's detention, pal.
Oh, how did this happen? It was going so well.
Right? Because clearly I'm better than all of you at Bloodrush.
He ain't lying.
Right? You know what? I don't need this, and I don't need any of you. And you know what? Rock, none of your jokes are funny. I didn't like any of them.
What the hell? That's not what you said! Rod bursts into tears, and the other Dane goes like,
Stupid.
it's fucked up, dude. It's fucked up to tell a guy his jokes are bad.
It's like a part of the bro code, dude. It's just like something
you
you
see the
don't
coach says,
do, you know?
Good luck. You got all the moves in the world, but it means nothing if you don't play on a team, kid.
You know what?
Hard way.
I'm sure I
That's unfortunately a bar. I get it. I get why. All right.
Off. We'll move over to Riz real quick. Riz, you are walking down the hallway towards one of your other classes. Nobody's been able to find the rogue teacher anywhere. And then it sort of word started to spread around that that's the deal on the first day is you have to find the rogue
Oh,
teacher.
that's cool. That's cool. I like that.
All right, so I'm just. Can I do like a roll to?
Do an investigation check.
Investigation check. Okay. Looking around the hall, sniffing around with my. Ooh, that's not good. What did I get? 11.
11. You are out near the front of the school, and you see that one of the students is talking to, who looks like a sort of like lavender-skinned elf, very beautiful. And she's speaking to this guy who's like got a black leather jacket and a white
Tiefling
t-shirt, tight
grease-
jeans. He gets to a
greaser, huh?
big motorcycle, and he's like this like tiefling with big horns. He looks like he looks.
Hey, yo.
He looks like
Hey,
a
yo.
little bit too old to be a student. And you see that he's kind of like got an arm on her waist, and like he's leaning against his motorcycle. They're out in the front near the driveway. And you just see this sort of couple, and she's kind of talking to him, and he's sort of like greaser-looking tiefling guy, big long horns swept back, and she's sort of giggling, and he's sort of smiling and laughing at her. And you see that Penelope Everpetal, who was sort of the popular girl who was handing out flyers, walks up and says, "Hi, Sam. Can I talk to you real quick? I don't mean to interrupt you and your boyfriend who hangs out around the school and doesn't go here. What are you gonna do as you see this?
I guess I'll try to kind of hide and sneak up and listen to their conversation.
Awesome.
So that
Gotta
is
use those
a
detective skills,
23
brother.
for
Hell yeah.
stealth.
Hell yeah, dude.
Awesome. 23.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah. You see that as you get closer, you see that it's actually not an elf. That Sam, her hair is flowing slightly. She's a water genasi, right?
A water genasi. That's cool. Johnny's girl. So the tiefling's name is Johnny. All right, and then we're gonna go Sam Nightingale. Johnny's girl.
So she's like a water elemental kind of thing. And you see, she says, Penelope, I'm busy right now. Johnny is just stopping by real quick, and I can talk to you after school. And then she goes, now Sam would be good. You see that the guy, the tiefling, sort of looks over, and he's looking at Penelope with that face of like a weirdo adult hanging out at a high school,
Yeah.
just like, you're not the person I'm dating, and I have no facial expression as I'm watching you. Just like,
Right.
The fuck?
you see that
I guess I'll sneak up behind him, and I'll tap on his back.
his arms are engulfed with green flame.
Oh,
And
shit.
he turns around and says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! Watch the jacket, kid.
Sorry,
You have any idea who you're talking to?
Oh boy.
Johnny.
Johnny Spells."
Johnny Spells, huh? So cool.
Do you go here?
See, he puts on sunglasses. Hell no, I don't go here.
No.
No, it's my girlfriend. You see that Sam waves and says, "Hi, can I help you?"
I'm friends with your friend, and I point to the cheerleader girl.
See, Penelope says, "Oh my God, are you the ball from earlier?"
I turn to Johnny Spit. They call me Ball,
Why do they call you ball?
because I ball, dude.
Balls hard, brother.
Ball.
Right in the trash. Hell yeah.
Get shoved in a garbage can, okay, man?
Tough.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to get shit on.
So where are you from, man? I live at the Strong Tower Luxury
Okay.
Apartments, just me and my mom.
Where I'm from is the same place I'm going, buddy. Nowhere.
Oh, so cool.
Can I get a perception check if this dude actually rules?
Yeah, please do.
Because right
Please
now,
do.
I think he rules. That is it's only a 9.
This dude fucking rules.
Cool.
You see Sam says, "Johnny, I gotta go deal with Penelope. Are you okay if we meet up later?" And he goes, "Yeah, babe, maybe. I don't know. I might be busy. I'll see you around, kid." He fucking takes off on his motorcycle.
Johnny Spells.
Yeah, bro, that's a crazy name.
You see that Sam looks over at you and goes like, "He totally rules."
He seems pretty cool.
Johnny Spells.
How did you meet Johnny?
He hangs around the high school.
Yeah.
No, he
Okay.
seems awesome.
All right.
How old is he?
I don't know. I think he's like, he had a birthday. And
I hope
think
so.
He gave a real ID and could drink. So
Okay.
I think 21 maybe.
Right. Cool. Do you know? Has he dated anybody else at the school?
I'm trying to figure out,
See
who,
that Penelope says,
if he knows anyone
"Sam,
who
we're going,"
disappeared.
and make an insight check.
Cool. 18 plus 22 total.
Oh, nice.
Penelope didn't like that.
Okay.
She didn't like that at
Oh.
all. She grabs Sam. And,
Yeah, why are you
runs into
asking the girl? Well, actually, no, she's not the girlfriend.
Cool. So I guess I'll
Oh,
follow them in.
did Penelope also date Johnny? That's what it sounded like.
Cool. You follow them in, and you see them duck into the girls' changing room, and you hear Sam say, "What? Penny's gone." And you see she says, "I fucking know, Sam, but now we need to talk about what happens next." And the door closes.
Aren't any of these guys around?
What the
Nope,
fuck?
you can see.
I guess oh boy. Riz runs to try to find.
I'm looking through my notes to see if we've met a Penny. Oh, okay, no, Penelope, the Penny Penelope. Okay. Gotcha. I thought I was missing out on a person for a second.
A girl to help him.
Make an investigation check.
Cool. 18.
Cool. Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
21, let's go.
21.
Awesome.
He's got somebody on the inside.
So there's this extremely bejeweled dwarven girl. She's got like little sort of sideburns that go down.
Ostentatia. That's crazy. Austin. Yeah. Wallace. Now, is she going to be ostentatious?
These like little wispy strands, jewelry everywhere. She's like hanging out with some friends near the water fountain as you approach her.
Okay, so you've got a lot of jewels, and I can tell that you like stuff. I will give you my freaking briefcase if you'll go into that changing room and tell me what those girls are saying. I think one of them has a crush on one of my friends.
You see, she says, "Your briefcase?"
Okay, what do you want? What do you want?
You see that she says, I don't know, like, give me 20 gold pieces.
Okay. What if is there anything from the school you want? I'll take something for you.
She says, okay, yeah. Steal me like a tea bag of that gross tea that Principal Eggford is always drinking.
Yeah, sure. Okay,
Why would you want a tea bag
now?
of gross
Go give me
tea?
the
I
tea
wonder.
bag.
Fine. Okay, I run off to go find a tea bag.
Cool. You find Principal Eggfort's office. Go ahead and tell me how you're getting in. The door is locked.
I guess I'll try to unlock it.
Cool.
I guess what skill would that be? Like sleight of hand or?
Yeah, make a perception, then make a sleight of hand.
Okay.
It actually is a tool proficiency, but I think you have.
Okay.
Okay.
So I did bad on whatever that was. Perception of 4.
Cool. 4 is bad.
It's a door. Great.
Cool.
It's a door.
Doors, man. The doors,
then
bro.
roll
Same thing for Vox Machina. The damn doors.
Oh boy. Sleight of hand 7.
You mess with the door, and the door actually opens.
Oh, okay.
Sweet. I look for his tea.
You walk in and see Vice Principal Goldenhorde. Immediate detention!
Damn.
All right, look at that. Wild. We're up to 5 on day 1. At least yours happened during the day. That's good. All right.
I run and try to grab his tea while he's drinking it.
You see, he looks at you. Yeah, go ahead and make an opposed athletics check. You can do acrobatics.
Okay, good. 21.
You grab it and bounce.
I'm so sorry. I'll go to detention later, I promise.
You have to go to detention! You see, he's just like barreling down the hallway after you.
Oh, shit.
You run, find the dwarven girl. You see, she says, "Oh my god, you actually got it? Yeah, I got it. You're a fucking freak." Riz Gugger! Get back here! She goes, "All right, I'll go listen." Fucking weirdo. And she heads off. You see Goldenhorde. You see sort of fire coming out from his mouth. Making me run? That's wild. That's a wild thing for me. Here you go. Detention.
Thank you, sir. Well deserved.
Cool. Towards the end of the day, you're all back in the assembly hall, and Principal Eggfort says, concluding this, our first day together here at the Eggfort Adventuring Academy, we will now begin the wonderful process of the Day of Fellowship. You all have the rest of the afternoon to meet with the friends you've made and form your first adventuring parties. This most critical afternoon will be you banding together for the rest of your time here at Eggfort. I hope you will find the people that you have the most in common with and that you feel the most excited about becoming heroes and solving the problems of the world through violence and strange arcana.
And here we go again.
You see that Vice Principal Goldenhorde grabs the mic and says, "Except for those with detention, you will be expected in detention." You see Coach Daybreak comes over to you, Kristen. Hey, Kristen, I wanted to talk to you real quick. A lot of the adventuring parties are kind of forming this afternoon. Do you have any idea about who you'd want to maybe form an adventuring party with?
Anyone who isn't
The
already
girl
religious.
with the cool orb.
Sorry?
I really like the church. I really like the community and stuff like that. But I really wanted to come to this school and meet people who are, not non-believers, just not believers yet. Pre-believers.
Okay, well,
Word.
I was
Okay.
thinking about maybe getting you with some other kids that really love Helio and kind of already... No?
No. That's just an echo chamber. I mean, we've all heard it.
You know what? I like
Get
I
out.
like the critical thinking of this one because a lot of people just want to get into an echo chamber. She wants to really experience different backgrounds and different beliefs and pick different people's minds. I like this.
They're meet new people. I want to. That's the sound of chimes, baby, bouncing off each other, creating a beautiful noise.
Kristen, you
hell
see
yeah.
these
Hell yeah.
5 all being talked to by Golden Horde about how there's going to be lunch, and then after the afternoon classes, there's
I
going
want
to
to
be
go with the
detention.
bad kids.
What? Kristen, you don't belong with the bad kids. You're a good kid. You went to church camp. You.
Exactly. You know how much yeast you need to make an entire loaf rise? It's a little pinch, and I can be that little pinch.
I don't think you're.
Wow,
You
what
know,
a
I
what a
feel
what
like
a
you are
metaphor.
I think so.
Oh God. Oh God.
Please, give me detention. If they're all going to detention, just give me detention, and then I can go in
Give
there.
you detention?
The other day I went
For
to a
what?
party and I drained what looked like a bottle of vodka, but it was water. I keep putting water in alcohol things to fit in.
You want me to give you detention for not
I
drinking?
want not just to give me detention, I want you to yell right now and make a really big scene and make it seem like I did something terrible.
Bro, perception
All right,
check?
everybody listen up.
Oh no, not even.
Kristen Applebee's bore false witness.
That's like a cardinal sin.
Well, you lied because you weren't drinking vodka, and you should always drink. I can't say this.
You could have said I stole, so you could have gone way.
What?
Could have been way easier than that.
Well, you don't like.
Bore false.
You bore false witness, and now see, the Vice Principal Goldenhorde looks over and says, "Coach, that's a religious rule. That's got almost nothing to do."
You heard the man. Sounds like I got detention.
You see, he hands the red card to you.
Ooh.
All right, kiddo.
Where do I even go with this? Hey guys.
What did you do?
I am bore false witness.
What is that?
I want to do that.
It means she lied.
Who? To anyone? Just
To
somebody?
before a higher power. Yeah, it's kind of complicated. What did you guys do?
We punched each other.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I'm too good at sports.
That's one way to put it.
I couldn't eat the steak that was a ghost steak. I couldn't pick it up.
I stole a stupid book because my stupid sister told me it was a good idea.
I tried to get you out of that.
It was really cool how honest you were about that, though.
I stole some tea.
Wow, a lot of thieves.
Yeah, a lot of
God, I'm
thieves.
just like, Jesus.
Oh, I see. So she, yeah.
Just like Elio.
So initially I was like, oh, that's dope, but now I'm actually picking up what she's really trying to do. Sure, kid, go for it.
For $1, you could have seen this early and gotten these other perks too. So become a member for just $1. It's worth it.
You guys get in line for lunch, and you start going through the lunch counter. And you see the lunch lady, Doreen, starts putting cream corn and stuff on your guys' trays.
I've never eaten a surprise before.
It's a surprise, very surprising. Okay, here's your tray. There you go. You see this tuna surprise, and you see that there are just chunks of ham in the tuna.
Ooh, it's sour somehow.
Nice.
Just gobbles it down.
Excuse me.
He's like, damn, we eating good.
I can't eat this. Do you have something? What are the other options?
Do you have a filet mignon?
Another option.
Another option?
Yeah, so I'm assuming there's a menu.
What about a nice
From-
skirt steak?
I can
You got one of
choose,
those?
something else.
There's no other. You want me to get you? I could get you ketchup.
Oh yeah, dude.
What? Miss, ketchup is not a meal.
I could do ketchup.
It's a meal? Is ketchup a thing in your culture?
You put vinegar on it. I don't know.
All right, Jesus.
I down my whole tray as well.
I'm gonna need Kristen to make another an opposed acrobatics check. So this is a dexterity.
What?
Great, I have -3 off the bat. 12.
Cool. You see that Rog, the half-orc jock, grabs your Bible out of your hand and tosses it into the kitchen.
Oh, that's
And you see,
crazy.
it goes and spins and lands in a big vat of the cream corn and sinks into it. And you see he goes, "That's what you get for boring what you did. That's what you get for
Good thing I already know that whole thing by heart.
I cast Mage
Damn.
Hand and pull the book out of the creamed corn.
Cool.
gives
You
it-
see that
gives
as
it
you go
personality
to
now.
Start pulling the book out of the cream corn. The book pops out. It's covered in creamed corn, and there's a ton of goop all over it. See, the lunch lady says, "All right, everybody, you all gotta go. Everybody, go sit down." Rog says, "Think about it next time."
What the fuck,
Don't
bro?
even bother. He's a fucking oaf.
You guys have your lunch, and after lunch, you guys are in detention. You see the lawn outside, beautiful afternoon, filled with students all like, "Oh, you're my new best friend. We're gonna be adventurers. Yeah, let's make an adventuring party." And you see that Vice Principal Golden Horde and a sort of young gnome who's like very rosy cheeked.
Mr. Gibbons. That's my favorite picture so far. That's my favorite character. The way he looks, bro, is fire. Just peep the whole fit, bro. Peep the whole fit. That's crazy. Bro, he looks just like a counselor too. That's the crazy part. Why is it that like all counselors that are males that I've ever seen have the male pattern baldness like super started? Nobody's ever got a full head of hair. But it must be all the stress of being a counselor. And I can imagine how annoying it's got to be a counselor at this academy.
Watery blue eyes walks in. See, they step in. Vice Principal Goldenhorn says, well, troublemakers. And Kristen. Troublemaking bothers me on a deep level.
Really?
This school can be a dangerous place. Students put a lot on the line here. And you, with your tomfoolery, your jackanapery, and your shenanigans.
Hey yo, bro.
Liability.
Go to Oshak Hennessy's office, alright? This is exactly what this is reminding me of. Churlish. What a great
Cannot
skit,
be
dude.
allowed. Mr. Gibbons will handle your disciplinary action while I'm gone. See, he turns and walks out, and you see that the gnome hoists himself up, so he's sitting on the edge of the desk, and he goes, "Okay, so how do we feel about what we did?" Yeah, right here.
I technically have diplomatic immunity, and do I have to be here?
I feel bad.
I
didn't mean to punch you. I got so mad.
I did punch you. It wasn't worth it, but I shouldn't be here. My crime was being too good for the Bloodrush team.
Okay.
Punched him.
Yeah, you punched him.
Do we all watch
I
it?
also
Done it for no
Your
reason
objective,
even.
yeah.
I also admitted that I punched. I said that.
Wow, okay, so that's a lot of feelings. Okay.
Oh
How's
boy,
everything
okay,
going,
Mr.
guys?
Mackey.
Everything good?
It's great.
Everything good? At home?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you know.
Why are you crying?
Why am I crying? Because I guess you tapped into something that, maybe home's not great.
Okay.
Maybe home's not great.
Okay. Now, those are strong feelings, okay?
Oh my god.
About anything, okay? If you have any problems, yes, right here.
I think he's probably my favorite character now.
Wow. Strong feelings all the way around. Now, there's something that I want to talk to all of you.
Wow. Strong feelings all the way around, everybody. Now, as we sit here, let's all really try to take a moment to sit in the moment, okay? And let's take a moment to let the feelings just wash over us. Now, when we let the feelings wash over us, tell me, how does it make you all feel? Oh, boy.
You guys hear a scream.
Oh, shit.
Blood-curdling scream
Oh.
from down the hallway. Mr. Gibbons whips his head around and looks. What do you guys do?
Riz takes off.
I follow.
I'll go.
Same.
I mean, I guess if everybody's going, we should go.
Now, hold on, guys. Don't rush into anything.
I'm gonna go.
I just see them running, and I
guys-
think we're making a jailbreak.
Fair enough.
You guys sprint. You run as fast as you can. The scream comes from the cafeteria.
Doreen!
You burst forward. The doors open. You look ahead of you, and flitting around the cafeteria are horrifying little shapes with long wings. You see corn gremlins, cobs of corn with malevolent eyes.
So then,
Eyes and wide mouths, tearing at the walls and ripping the banners. And far at the end of the cafeteria, you see Doreen, the lunch lady, with her back turned to you, slowly gazing behind her shoulder. Deep, sunken eyes, malevolent yellow, as spell energy, pulsating with arcane power, wraps around her ladle. Hey kids, it's lunchtime. Again, because we had lunch earlier. But bad lunch this time.
Oh
I
shit.
feel like
Month-
if you have to
Pretty
explain
bad
the
last
joke,
time.
it's not a good
Yeah.
It's a bad lunch. It's a bad lunch.
No!
A monstrous, pulsating mountain of creamed corn
Oh
rises
no.
up, towering behind her. A colossal ooze begins to pseudopod its way forward. And I'm gonna need all of you guys to roll
Roll
initiative.
initiative, yes sir.
Okay.
And that's where we'll leave off this week on Fantasy High. Okay, that's it for this episode of Dimension 20. Like you just saw here, there are 2 more full episodes you can watch right now on Dropout. Just go to dropout.tv.
Nice. Alright. Okay, I have a couple of things. We'll talk about. So that was my reaction to the finale of this episode. If you made it this far, please leave a like. Maybe even subscribe. And if you are a subscriber and you are not a channel member, for $1, you could see stuff like this early, exclusive things, and get more, even more than that. So for $1 a month, if you really want to support your boy and you want to get perks for just $1, I say you do it. But anyways, I'm about to get into my thoughts. If you're interested, here we go. All right, guys. So first of all, I'm gonna put down in my notes. Okay, they were corn monsters. All right. Corn monsters, corn creatures. Alright. Now, who was the last person to have Kristen, right? Kristen is her name? Yes. Who was the last person to hold Kristen's Bible? It was, what's the guy's name? Gak? Rog, whatever, the bully, right? He's the last one to have it. He threw it in the corn. And who got it out of the corn again? Was it Adine? So Adine grabbed it out of the corn with her mage hand. So obviously there's something there that caused some sort of a contamination. Oh no, wait a minute. Maybe it wasn't Adine, not Adine's. Maybe it wasn't Kristen's Bible, because I'm thinking, no, Kristen's a religious one, whatever. He grabbed the book that Adine have, right? She stole the book and it had arcane energy, right? So that's gotta be the book. That's gotta be the book that was thrown into the cream corn, which caused the monsters to be summoned, and it caused Mrs. Doreen to I guess become evil, malevolent, some sort of like control or influence. And the book was in the process of being taped off, but they just let her have the book. Nobody noticed. I don't know, man. That's a little weird to me. It's a little weird. I feel like there's something else going on behind the scenes. Got me critically thinking. Because obviously with this school, or this academy, things are not as they seem. And a couple of you guys in the comment section, I think there was 1 or 2 comments, if I remember correctly, where you were telling me to pay attention. Because there's a lot that goes on, and there are certain things that may seem irrelevant that will come back later. So I'm trying to pay attention to like the little things and the little nuances. And this is what I'm picking up so far, right? So there's obviously something going on there, which is interesting. But as far as my notes for this part, I took down Doreen's name, and yeah, panic attacks. So if panic attack checks are a thing, is there any other sort of check that I'm not aware of, or is this some sort of like a rule set or a type of check that Brennan created specifically for that moment? And regardless, what would that be? Would that be like, would that involve intelligence? Would that involve constitution? Would that involve wisdom or charisma? Like what would that affect? Let's see what else. Johnny Spells, the tiefling. A little weird. He's an odd guy, to say the least. A little suspect, if I'm being honest, but whatever. So he was upset about his jacket, and he said something about, I know a thing or two about, what did he say, like getting stepped on or getting treated like shit, but he didn't elaborate. Maybe there's something more there that we don't know about. Maybe he's more of like a pivotal character. And like the whole thing where Riz asked like, hey, has Johnny had other girlfriends? Who was it that got mad? I think it was like Penelope, was it? I think it was Penelope, right? It wasn't Sam. And yeah, then they said the whole thing about Penelope being gone, whatever, but like my whole thing is, why was she upset? Like, did she also date Johnny and she doesn't want Sam to know? Is there something else going on? Maybe Johnny has something to do with the kidnappings, and if he did date multiple girls, maybe it was more of like a you ever seen the movie Taken, where these people kind of like seduce these women, or they're basically targets, and then they get them in a compromised position, and then they get kidnapped or something. I don't know. This is just what I'm thinking. I'm trying to piece things together. These are just theories. You guys know I like to theorize. Maybe there's something more there. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Let's see what else we got. We got Ostentatia. So I'm waiting to see what Ostentatia figured out. Okay, because we didn't know. It just cut straight to something else. I'd like to figure that out. Mr. Gibbons is right as of right now my favorite character. Reminds me a lot of Mr. Mackey, obviously, but yeah, I like him a lot. He's a lot of fun. And I mean, that's basically it. This episode we had like a lot of interesting interactions between everybody, especially when we got to the part of detention. I like how Kristen is just trying to be this I don't know, this evangelical paladin that's going to try to guide everybody to the light for the pre-believers. In my experience, doesn't go well. Not to say that I've ever done something like that, but let's say I'm not a religious guy, and I've been spoken to plenty of times by people who are religious. Never goes well for them. I'm just going to say that. And it's not to say anything against religion. I'm just saying, when you try to proselytize like that, and then I say what I got to say, you can't just get upset with me when I have my opinion and you brought it up and you're poking and prying and trying to bring me to the light, so to speak. You can't get mad at my responses. I'm not going to be rude about it, but I'm going to give you my opinions. Don't get mad because I ask questions. Anyways, other than that, I don't want to get into a tangent here, guys. And I also don't want to, make any of you guys uncomfortable. So we'll just speed past this part. And let's just say that it was a really fun episode. And I'm interested to see what happens with this whole battle with Mrs. Doreen and the cream corn monsters. I don't know if this was done intentionally with this book, like if somebody has control over the book from afar and casted a spell, or if this was all just an accidental thing because the book fell into the pot. I don't know. But it seems to me that there's something else going on, because why would there be any sort of influence on Doreen like that? Like somebody else has got to be doing something behind the scenes. That's what I'm thinking anyways. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All in all, great first episode, and I love the vibe that this has compared to the little bit of campaigns that I've seen. Exandria, Campaign 1, Campaign 2. This is definitely a different vibe, and I do appreciate that this is a campaign that's showcasing newer players, and it's kind of helping me. Like if I have questions, more likely than not, they may be confused about something too, so it'll just help me kind of like I don't know, feel more comfortable, feel more eased into this. This is more of like a nice, easier thing that I can watch and just have a little more fun, rather than not knowing anything that's going on, or like have a lot of troubles with the mechanics or rules. Not to say that I don't have any fun, you know, it's just I don't have to do as much note taking. I can just kind of sit here, watch, and enjoy for the most part. And yeah, guys, other than that, great episode. If you made it this far, thank you. Leave a like, you know, all the good stuff. Support your boy. And I'll see you in the next one. If there's anything that flew over my head, you let me know. If there's anything that I misunderstood, let me know. And yeah, let's have a discussion down below. Just no spoilers. Have a good morning, afternoon, or night, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.